people convert their interest or hobbies to a passion.
Okay.
Because many people don't have a passion yet. It
Mm.
can't be a passion if it's docile. That
Mm.
makes no sense.
Mm.
This is going by the definition of passion. Passion means it's a consuming agenda. You can't get it out of your mind. So
System. Yeah.
thank you. So if it's a
Playing is a
passion,
on
that,
repeat in your head, like.
thank you very much. That means if it's a passion, it's already aligned with your life.
Mm.
What does the dictionary define passion as? Let's begin from that premise. I checked this. The dictionary defines passion, and it's interesting the word it used. It's a very powerful word. The word it used is an extravagant fondness, an extravagant desire, an extravagant love, an extravagant enthusiasm. Now,
Mm.
why is that important? So that means many people are misplacing the word passion. So let me correct it. It means passion can only be passion if it's extravagant. That means it's
Mm.
already burning.
Yeah.
So what most people actually have is a hobby.
Mm.
You can't call it passion yet unless it's on fire.
Mm.
When you see passion, you know passion. Nobody tells you. A hobby is that thing you do when you are tired, then you go and play tennis just to relax. Okay? So nobody sees it. You don't talk about it.
Mm.
But you talk about the work you don't like. But you use your hobby as a way to relax. Okay?
Yeah.
So many people call hobby passion. It's not a passion yet until you put fuel in the fire. Come on.
Yes.
Okay. So why is that important? Because it has to be extravagant and overwhelming for it to be passion. So the deal is, how do you now convert or transition your interest, or in quote your hobby, to a passion? Then once it becomes a passion, it now becomes a question of how do you, and this is important,
Mm.
how do you align your passion to a professional position? Which is the reason why in my new book, The Professional Code, and I'll explain this, it's very important.
Mm.
Professional code's tagline is this. It says, every professional position needs a passion to be released.
Mm.
And every professional passion requires a position for it to be increased and sustained. So I'll explain what that means. So what it's saying is, every professional position, so it doesn't matter your job, your occupation, you are a cleaner. Now, you will struggle in that job if there is no injection of some passion in it. It's a matter of time. It cannot be sustained.
Mm.
So it is either you figure a way to integrate your interest into your job alongside it, or you figure a way of doing that interesting thing for that gives you absolute joy and satisfaction while doing that job you only do to get paid. Does that make sense? That is the only
Yeah.
basis of a sustainable career. So it becomes crucial that you align what you love, because trust me, you see, that's why if you go for interviews, and most SME who go for, what do you call it, go for like to get investment will tell you this. What an investor wants to find out, and this is important, when you are going to get an investment into your company, is they're looking for who is the founder. Okay, why is that important? Even if you have an amazing product, if the person driving it is not passionate about it, what would happen is when ups and downs comes, there's
Mm.
no basis of resilience to bounce back. Passion means that there's a capacity for resilience.
Yeah.
Passion means that there is a propensity for a bounce back. It's like an elastic band. You hit me, I love this thing too much, so I'm coming back to it. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, and this is a very important premise, a true passion, and I ask this question, I ask it many times I travel. I say, okay, listen, a passion becomes a passion when there is no immediate or preliminary link to remuneration. I'll say it again.
Okay.
So A good way to measure a good passion is you will do it even if they're not paying you.
Mm.
Bumi, I haven't met you physically.
Mm.
I've not known you for a long time, but I am confident, even if you're not getting paid a dime, you will host this podcast to thy kingdom come. Because the way you talk about it, the way you want to, the way you looked for me, begging to come on your show, I'm like, this can't just be ordinary. This
Mm.
lady is driven by a extravagance. That's the word I'm looking for. Are you
Mm.
following me?
Yeah.
Even if you not pay. So I'll ask people, would you do your current job if they were not paying you?
Mm.
So when somebody says, I'm not sure, look at it very carefully. The potential is not their main passion.
Passion.
Okay? So
Mm.
why am I saying so? You want to put yourself in a good position where when you grow up, you're a young person. Whether you get a job just because it's paying you, that's all. Okay? For conflict to be evaded, for conflict, okay, to be eroded as you progress in your career and even in your life, you better come to the point where you are in line with your passion because it is what will keep you sane
Mm.
and sustained as you progress in your career and in your life. Which now leads me to the other point around purpose.
Mm.
Okay? Now, you can have a passion doesn't mean it's your purpose. And it's a very important distinction. What is purpose? Purpose is the reason for being. So the purpose of this meeting is to express, if you like, principles around purpose and careers for Gen Z. Is that correct? Is that the
Yes.
purpose? So it
Correct.
means that if you think about it carefully, purpose precedes you. Okay?
Mm.
So purpose comes before you. Okay? So now a passion is created within you, which is why many people can explain why they love this thing. And guess what? Nobody I know begins any activity and they are passionate about it. It's impossible. You only become passionate about it because you've done it a few times, and each time you do it, you feel a certain nice way. Does that make sense? You're
Yeah.
like, this feels nice. I feel good about this. Or you feel a certain amazing way because of the impact that activity is causing to others.
Mm.
So passion is transitional. It grows. It's a mobile phenomenon. Okay, that's why some people tell you he is more passionate than you. Why are they saying so? Because there is an index or an indices of measurement. So I can tell you are more passionate because you do it a lot than the other person. So once you reduce the fueling
Mm.
of a passion, it just systematically falls back to just being a nice interest you have, which is the reason why you see somebody else doing it and you go, oh, I know I can do that thing. I want to. You become the I want to brother. The I want to sister. It's because that passion has either not been activated or it has been deactivated back to a simple interest.
Mm. Mm.
And
Mm.
so for purpose to be achieved, passion needs to be enhanced.
Sure.
Passion is a fundamental component of anybody's purpose on earth. And guess what? Somebody put that feeling there. So, what you require, therefore, is some sense of guidance towards using your passion to fulfill your purpose.
Wow.